It's week 1 of the 2025 season.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Bears and the Saints next on EA Sports.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night. And now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal.
Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return of the 27. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And headed out with him to make his first NFL start. What an exciting day. Their rookie quarterback from Georgia.
Such an incredible amount of promise in this man and a lot of signs of hope since he went near the top of the draft this spring. We knew he was always going to get the start in his first career game, and this is the first step to beginning a new era for this franchise. And also that chip on his shoulder to prove that he should have been the #1 pick.
No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be second down. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They send a man in motion. To throw here on 1st down. That's caught by Chris Olave. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running behind center with Kamara. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 35 on 2nd down. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. This is complete to Olave. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll run with Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Throwing here on 2nd and a handful. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. Third and goal. Here's Carr. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down. Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Short pass brought in. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They're running the option, short side. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking from the gun, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. So now here's 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Toss play, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kicking call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Carr now on 1st and 10. He finds Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Olave with the catch. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Into the hands of Olave. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Going on 1st down, it's Carr. Connects with Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Has it at the 7. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Throwing again. It's Carr. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Down Lorenzo Neal, that Tom Rathman down there, Brock. It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. That's brought in by Westbrook-Akine. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay a game. They'll run here following the penalty. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Carr here from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Throwing the out route complete. Giving him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. They've got a man in motion. Carr with it on 1st. This is complete to Olave. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Williams on the play action. Pass caught by Adunze. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st down, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Oh, he lost the football! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the set. Has the connection to Adunze. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 1st down throw by Williams. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Bears down by 10. Working from the gun, Williams has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another run for Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.